Hey friends, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Prasad and you are watching the channel Discover More. And today we are going to discuss about the simple and compound interest part 3. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Prasad and you are watching the channel Discover More. And today we are going to discuss about the simple and compound interest part 3. Basically, we are going to discuss the quarterly rate and annually and half yearly rate of interest. So friends, quickly, let's go. So 6 month is nothing but 1 by 2 years, right? Because 6 by 12, that is 1 by 2 years. So whether there is, we have to calculate annually, half yearly or quarterly, principal is always remain the same. Here is the principal is 10,000 rupees. Here is also principal will be 10,000 rupees. And the time period, okay. So, and rate of interest when we have to count half yearly, the time period and rate of interest will be different. So friends, remember, if time period is 5 years for annually, then as we know that 1 year has how much? 1 year has two half yearly, that is 2 6 month and 6 month, that is two half yearly. So for 5 year it will be what? 1 year has two half yearly, that is 2 6 month. For 5 year it will be 10, but it is not 10 years friends. Remember, it is not 10 years, it will be 10 time periods. It will be not 10 years, it will be 10 time periods. And rate of interest will be what? Friends, remember, rate of interest. So 6 month is nothing but 1 by 2 years, right? Because 6 by 12, that is 1 by 2 years. So whether there is, we have to calculate annually, half yearly or quarterly, principal is always remain the same. Here is the principal is 10,000 rupees. Here is also principal will be 10,000 rupees. And the time period, okay. So, and rate of interest when we have to count half yearly, the time period and rate of interest will be different. So friends, remember, if time period is 5 years for annually, then as we know that 1 year has how much? 1 year has two half yearly, that is 2 6 month and 6 month, that is two half yearly. So for 5 year it will be what? 1 year has two half yearly, that is 2 6 month. For 5 year it will be 10, but it is not 10 years friends. Remember, it is not 10 years, it will be 10 time periods. It will be not 10 years, it will be 10 time periods. And rate of interest will be what? Friends, remember, rate of interest is, okay, for 1 year the rate of interest is 20%. So for half year, for whole complete 1 year is 20% rate of interest. Half yearly means for half the 6 month. So half, if 1 year gives 20% interest, half year will give me what? 10% interest. Fine. Next is quarterly. Quarterly means 1 by 4 years. 1 by 4 years means 3 months. Okay. 3 months, that is the quarterly. As I already said, for annually, for half yearly and for quarterly, principal is always remain the same. So let's say P is equal to 10,000 rupees. Fine. But T and R will little bit vary. How? Time period will be what? Time period one, okay. 1 year has four quarters or four quarters. So if 1 year has four quarters, then 5 years is how much? 20 time periods. 20 time periods, and rate of interest will be what? 5 by 4. Okay, 5 by 4 percentage. How? Because 1 year has sorry, a rate of interest, nahi, rate of interest for 1 year rate of interest is 20%. Okay, okay, though that's not 20, this is 20 by 4, that is 5%. So sorry friends, so rate of interest for 1 year is 20%. For 1 by 4 years will be what? 20 by 4, that is 5%. So simply remember that in case you have problem to find out the time period and the rate of interest, just remember one thing: r should be multiply, r should be multiply, and t should be divide, t should be divided. That means what? If r is 20% here and half yearly means 20 into 1 by 2, fine, that is 10%, and um, time period will be divided. That means 5 divided by 1 by 2 means 5 is multiplied with 2, that is 10 time periods. So remember this, r should be multiplied, okay, and t should be divided to get our answer, fine. But let me tell you one thing: if it is asked me to find out biennially, okay, biennially, that is for 2 years, 2 years simply to find out. In case you have problem to find out the time period and the rate of interest, just remember one thing: r should be multiply, r should be multiply, and t should be divide, t should be divided. That means what? If r is 20% here and half yearly means 20 into 1 by 2, fine, that is 10%, and um, time period will be divided. That means 5 divided by 1 by 2 means 5 is multiplied with 2, that is 10 time periods. So remember this, r should be multiplied, okay, and t should be divided to get our answer, fine. But let me tell you one thing: if it is asked me to find out biennially, okay, biennially, that is for 2 years, 2 years simply to find out. So how to find out biennially? So as I said, principal will remain same for all, okay, but time and r will be different, okay, fine. If it said, if we have to find r, then multiply. If r is 20% here, biennially means what? 2 year, so 20 into 2, that is 40%. But friend, how is that? It is the trick, I know, just to memorize all the thing, but how? For 1 year, rate of interest is 20%. For 2 years, obviously the rate of interest will be 40%. For the first 20%, second at 20%. Add this, so 40%. Similarly, t should be divided. So t is 5 years, then t should be divided means 5 by 2. 5 by 2 years, that is 2.5 years will be my answer. Okay, just remember r should be multiplied and t should be divided to get our answer. But for your exam point of view, half yearly and quarterly is the most important. Just remember these two. Biennially is also asked, but this is very rare, I say. So that's it. So friends, based on these four concepts, we have got one example. It says that if principal is 2000 rupees, time is 1.5 years, and rate of interest will be 8% per annum. 8% per annum. Note it. We have to compound it half yearly. This is said compounded half yearly. If it is said compound annually, then just we have to put the formula, that is amount will be p whole 1 plus r by 100 to the power t. I'm already discussed in the previous parts, okay, but this is said half yearly. So as I said, principal will not affect, okay, so principal will remain same, that is p equal to 2000 rupees, but the time period and rate of interest will vary if it's at half yearly. As I already said, T should be divided. Half yearly means what? 1 by 2. Fine. So T will be what? T should be divided. So here 1.5 years means 2 1s are 2 plus 1. 3 by 2 divided how much? Okay, divided 1 by 2. So it will be what? 3 by 2 into 2. So it will be 3 years. No, not 3 years. It will be 3 time periods. Fine. You don't have to do this your exam. This is for your rough work. Okay, directly say 3 by 2 multiplied with 2, that is 3 time period. And rate of interest will be what? Rate of interest should be multiply. So 8 multiplied with 1 by 2, that is 4% per annum. Bus. This is all we got, and finally we got our answer. How? Just simple formula. A is equal to P whole 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power T. We got P here. T is 3 time period. Rate of interest is 4%. Simply put the answer, put the values, get your answer. So it will be P means what? 2000. 1 plus R by 100. R is 3. No, R is 4. 4 by 100 to the power 3. So just by solving this, we got our answer as 2249.73. This solving you have to do by yourself. This is totally easy. So we have to find out the compound interest. So as we know, compound interest is nothing but the total amount minus the principal value. The total amount is here 2249.73 minus principal. Principal is 2000 rupees. Okay, so doing this subtraction we get 249.73 rupees. This is our final answer. So I think this is easy. This is totally easy. Just remember this simple 4 concept. If you don't memorize this, just remember one thing: R should be multiplied with the this and T should be divided. So this is the answer. So friends, here is your example number 2. It said that we have to find out the compound interest. A principal is 1000 rupees, time period is 1 year, rate of interest is 10% per annum, but this is said payable quarterly. Quarterly means what? 1 by 4 years, that is 3 months actually, the quarter, 1 quarter. Okay. So as I already said many times that for quarterly, principal will not affect, principal will remain the same. So P will be 1000 rupees. If T but the T and the rate of interest, time period and rate of interest will be different. As I said, rate of interest should be multiplied. So 10 into 1 by 4, that will be what? 10 by 4, or you can say 2.5, and time period is divided. So 1 divided by 1 by 4, that is 1 into 4, that is 4 time periods. Don't write 4 years, it is 4 time periods. Simply we got P 1000. So let me note it down. So P we got 1000, T got 4 time periods, and rate of interest is 2.5%. So just put the formula. Amount will be P whole 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. So P is 1000 rupees. 1 plus R means what? 2.5 divided by 100 to the power T. T is 4 time period or 4 time conversion. So my final answer will be, so okay, let's solve it. 1000, okay, 1000, and it will be 100, 102.5 divided by 100 to the power 4. So we got what? 1000 multiplied with 1.025 to the power 4. So we got 1103.8. 81 rupees. So you have to solve it, because if I'm gonna solve it, then there will be very much sense. Okay, so solve it. So compound interest will be what? Amount minus the principal value. Amount is this 1103.81 minus principal value is 1000 rupees. So solving this, we get 103.81 as our answer. This is my answer. So quickly go to the next. So friend, this is your exercise. So exercise means you have to do it by yourself, because this type of question I already discussed in the example part. Okay, so do it by yourself, pause the video, do it by yourself, get your answer, then match with my solution. So first thing, most important thing, read the question very carefully. Find the amount means we have to find out the amount. Anything you read it, just note it down. So amount we have to find out for 800 rupees. That means principal value is given here 800 rupees. Time period is 1 year. Time period is 1 year. Okay, just note it down. And rate of interest is 4% per annum. Okay, but the question is that when interest is compounded half yearly, we have to find out the compound half yearly. So principal will remain same, but time period and rate of interest will be different, as I already discussed. Okay, this will be totally easy for you if you see the example part very carefully. So half yearly means 1 by 2. Fine. As I said, rate of interest will be multiplied. So 4 multiplied with 1 by 2. So what will be? 2% per annum, and time will be divided. So T will be, let's say T days. Okay. T days will be what? 1 divided 1 by 2 means 1 is multiplied with 2. That is 2 time periods. Not 2 years. This is 2 time period. Simply we got, so we got P is equal to 800, then T days R days. So we got P equal to 800, T days equal to 2 time period, and R days equal to 2% per annum. So simply to find out the compound interest, first we have to find out the, okay, here we have to find out the amount. Fine. So amount formula will be P whole 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. But here this is R days and T days. Okay, just put it down. Okay. So if P is given 800 plus 1 plus R 2 by 100 to the power T. Fine, to the power T. T is 2 time periods. So it will be 800. So it will be 102 divided by 100. So just note it down. So 800 multiplied with 102 by 100 means it will be cancelled. 250, 251. So 51 by 50 square. So 51 divided by 50 multiplied with 51 divided by 50. 2020 got cancelled. Fine. So it will be 8 into 51 divided by 25. So you have to solve. So 8 into 51 into 51, my answer will be 20808 divided by 25, and my final answer will be 832.32. So friend, this you will have to solve it. There is no shortcut, but you can do this way also. 51 into 51. Okay, you can also find it square. So 50 plus 1 square. Okay, then multiplied with 8 divided by 25. So this will be my answer. So this is it. So friend, this is your question number 2. So this question may look very lengthy, but I think this is as easy as that before. And after this question I will give you some practice question, so you have to do that by yourself and answer in the comment section below. Okay, so here is Govind took a loan of 12,000 from a bank for a period of 1 year. If the bank charges compound interest quarterly at the rate of 16% per annum, how much interest has he to pay to the bank? So first thing, every time you read the question, just note it down what it is asked me to do. So he took a loan of 12,000. That means principal value will be 12,000 rupees. And the time period is 1 year. Okay. The T is 1 year. If the bank charges compound interest quarterly, remember it is said me to find out quarterly at the rate of 16%. Rate of interest will be 16% per annum. But the thing is that it is the compound interest is not calculated annually. It is calculated quarterly. Just you have to carefully read that to got that quarterly. Okay. So as I said, quarterly means nothing but 1 by 4 years. And as I already said also, the rate of interest should be multiplied. So my new rate of interest R dash will be 16 into 1 by 4. So it will be 4%. Okay, 4%. And time period, as I said, divided. So 1 divided 1 by 4 means 1 is multiplied with 4. So it will be 4 time period. This question may look very long, but answer is very short and straight. Okay, so we have to find out how much interest he has to pay. So first we have to find out amount. So P whole 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. Okay, so P, okay, let's say R dash, okay, R and T dash. So P will be what? 12,000 rupees multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100. R is 4 by 100 to the power T dash. T dash is 4. So 12,000 into will be 104 divided by 100 to the power 4. Okay, 4, no? So it will be cancel out 250, 2 5s are 10, 2 2. Okay, let's say 26, 25. So it will be 12,000 multiplied with 26 by 25. 4 means what? 26 by 25, 26 by 25, 26 by 25 into 26 by 25, because the power is 4 here. So let's cancel it out first. So 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 25, 4s are 20, and 2 zeros. Again 5 4s are 20, 40. So 5 8s are 40 and 0. Again 25 cancel. So 5 5s are 25, 5 5 9s are 45, 35, 6 are 35. So this answer will be like this: 96 into 26 to the power 4 divided by 5 into 25 square, that is 625. You can also write it. So by solving this, we get our final answer is 14038.30 rupees. But the thing is that it is not asked me the amount, it is asked me how much interest he has to pay. So my compound interest will be amount minus the principal value. Here amount will be what? 14038.30 minus the principal value is 12,000 rupees. 12,000 rupees. So it will be 0.30 038 12 minus 2. Okay, 2038.30 rupees is my compound interest. So friends, I will give you 2 to 3 questions. Do this is for your practice session. You practice yourself and comment down in the comment section below your answer. So friend, this question is for your practice session. The question 3, 4 and 5, all three question, and this type of all questions are already discussed in the example part or otherwise the exercise part. So in this video, so do clear it all your concept and then do all these thing and answer in the comment section below. Okay, this is your test, you can say. So this is the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, do like, comment and share with your friends. If you have any doubt, then don't hesitate, just ask in the comment section below. You can also like our Facebook page, there also you can post the questions. And don't forget to subscribe, this is the main thing. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, then thanks. If you didn't, then do it right now. And you can also get the direct link to our phone. This is our official WhatsApp number. We can type subscribe and send to this number. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.